time, but now we are good to go. And it is going to be Truly against TLE to get things started for tonight. I'm interested in the return of Slothy, like you mentioned, picking up Forsaken as well. Very talented players, but I think the big question for this roster is who's going to be the leader, who's going to step up for them. And man, TLE is coming out guns blazing off the start.
Yeah, 2 in the feed off the rip on the blue side, but now it's yellow in the feed on the objective as well. They are stacking it to the brim. One on the outskirts. Big gunfight lost there by Suiwa, but on the side of the hill is going to be Zyrax. Able to win the gunfight right in broad daylight, but 2 right there to recover here for the boys over at Truly. Got ourselves a little bit of a scrappy P1. So about 30 seconds in, midway point now is the time. You got to start thinking about new as well as maintaining the point here in P1. Big gunfight yet again, won by Hax. He is looking for a little bit of an extension. They're looking to get already deep dived up into those spawns, but the transition is not going to be fair and well. Slothy, though, has been able to make the slip. Let's see how long he can play his life for.
He's got 5 kills on the board. He's a player that I think we expected big things out of last season, and then ended up being a sub on that Tribe roster, and we hadn't seen a whole lot out of him in the time since then, but man, he looks like he has not missed a beat. 7 kills on the board, and he is cooking the lobby. Suiwa gonna peek out right there, and he regrets it. A 5 spree now going for Slothy. Does get taken down by Saucy coming through Grandma's, but right now, both teams looking pretty solid off the start. Obviously, the majority of the hardpoint time going over to TLE, but neither team looking weak by any means.
No, not at all. It's a slugfest inside the hill. 2 players still holding down the fort. Sweatshop is absolutely locked down. Side of TLE not giving up a single bit of scrap. As a matter of fact, 35 seconds still left to grasp. Law pulls out the Doof there and the Shorty, able to find one, but in the corner, it's Raballo. Not sure how he able to slip through the door frame, but he does, and he gets the team some points, much needed ones now as things started to get a little out of hands. 30 seconds is what the deficit is. Over to P3 we go here in a moment. A little bit of contest here for Law as he's found a slip up top as well, and just like that, it's a collapse. Truly not able to hold on to the scrap time, but they are going to be able to set up new, which is very prim and proper. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at Slothy again. He's sitting in double digits already, and he is chopping this rotation in half. Finally gets shut down. She's sweet there for the retake, but it's a scramble. Nobody there on the hill opening up. 2 seconds left to go. It is Pop TLE. They're here. There's still numbers in favor of Truly, though.
Yep. Bunch of yellow in the feed right now. Man, I mean, Suiwa, rather, is going to town right now. He's got 3 in a row. 10 on the board for his squad, and Saucy locking down the hard point time. Truly squad having a tough time countering right here. Raballo on the bottom side. He's going to peek through. Does have tag 5. That'll keep him alive for the time being. Contest goes through up in the hard point, but once again, perfect operator usage out of TLE right there. Pred's going to come down. That's going to be at least 3. It is going to be exactly that for Saucy. And now the gap's starting to form pretty quickly. Slothy with 13 on the board for Truly, but outside of that, nobody really stepping up for the squad.
No, nobody indeed. Now it's desperate times, calls for desperate measures. Rotations over to P4. You got to cut your losses, set up for new. Just completely forget about these first 3 hills because it started close to P1, but P2 and P3 escalated rather quickly. Big annihilator feed there for the side of Raballo. Is going to be able to find 3, but again, 2 seconds before this hill pops, we're going to wonder where all those players will be coming from. Oh, what? Baby, Suiwa through the smoke. Look, God tier reaction timer right there. But let's see how much the team can have his back, because right now they need it more than ever.
Yep. Right now, they need a full 60 right here. You don't have much of an option with the gap. Getting as big as it is that quick, Zyrax pushes in. That's going to be a wasted operator right there, so that's good if you are truly Suiwa trying to catch players on the rotation with the Annihilator. A little bit cautious, but able to get the first kill and play his life as well. Truly able to maintain the hard point. You see the tag 5s coming out. Nasty flick right there onto Hex. He's going to go ahead and back up and try to find one more Truly player. Does spot Hex out right there. He doesn't need an Annihilator. He's got a kilo. Absolute beams out of him, and just like that, TLE breaks back into the hill.
Yeah, retake right back to point, though. Not be able to get the spawn. Yeah, it's been back and forth. Bobby, P1 right around the corner. 4 seconds left to go. It is a bloodbath. Truly need to figure out their wits about it right now. Everyone double negative. Well, not double negative. They're a little negative. But with the exception of Slothy, a player we were kind of questioning coming into this one. No questions about it. T-Bag gets gunned down in the middle of the map. P1 reset coming through. They're all over it like white on rice right now. It is street sweet all over the objective. Slothy able to get the contestants. Feel like I've said his name more than anybody else on this Truly team. And he gets shut down. It's a sea of yellow on the screen. Make it 4 in the feed. Jesus, nothing going the way of Truly. TLE absolutely bringing down the hammer.
I mean, for TLE, when it rains, it pours. It feels like every time one player gets a kill, instantaneously at least 3 or 4 more in the feed. And that's allowed them to find a lot of these breaks. It's allowed them to get some of those big 60-second money hills as well. And right now, they're looking phenomenal. The Truly boys hopping on into the hard point once again, getting those little bunches of scrap time here and there, but have yet to find anything really close to a full 60. Close the gap a little bit, but they need more players to step things up right here. The Hunter Killer not going to pop out in time for Slothy. And once again, early rotations are here for Truly. It's a question of whether or not they're able to hold.
Now, let's see. 3-6 for the hill pops. They've got everybody still alive. Slothy going hammer here with the Sparrow. We'll cut the map in half now as he's gotten a little bit of a breach up. He's got bottom grannies locked down. Number 5 player, Shisui, able to get the jump through. I don't know who is watching that angle, but they completely sold. Might have opened up a seam here for Zyrex, who's going to do the same exact thing. They have exposed the weakness here as attack 5 is going to be popped. Zyrex going to be double child right? No, he's not. Slothy's dropped as well as Raballo. It is all yellow all the time here in P2. And here comes the operators again. It is starting to look like the beginning and the end here. Nobody able to make the breach here back into the P2 shop. And what was looking like a promising hold, now looking like it is not going to be maintainable here. 20 seconds left needed. Looks like it is going to be the last little bit of a hit here from Slothy, but I mean, he gets the call out, and surely enough, he backs down just like that. So, got to set up for new. As many times as they've done it so far today, it just hasn't worked out. They've got to change their strategy.
Yep, it's I mean, it's just been a knockdown drag match. Saucy gets a kill right there with a flashbang. Unfortunate timing for Raballo. Does get traded out right here, and I mean, this has been the case every single time. The boys over on Truly have been spot on with the rotations, but the gunny just too clean across the board for TLE. Already applying the pressure. Saucy's getting pushed up with the switchblade in hand. He's able to find one, beams across the map onto a couple other players as well. Raballo's gonna drop, and just like that, the contest is here. What a shot out of Saucy right there. Beautiful flick to find the break, and just like that, they're on the inside of the hard point, making their moves toward the end of this game.
Yeah, 45 seconds is needed. Not going to be able to get it here in P3. Big Blue might have been broken, but it's just a little bit of time favoring it. Annihilator out for Suiwa, able to get a little bit of breach out in the back alley. And man, oh man, 20 seconds left to go. These boys, they need to contest. They cannot afford to give up any more time. Suiwa is absolutely just letting them have it, though. Cannot make it out of the spawns, let alone contest. There's the rotation over to new is where this one could very well end. And look at that, already 3 players already making that transition over for the side of TLE. They've got this one locked down, Bobby. Only 15 seconds needed. Last spawns coming through on the backside, too. This is not happening here for Truly.
Yeah, it seems like too little too late for the squad right now. Hunter Killer right to the face of Raballo. He's going to get taken down. Really the only player who had any chance of applying pressure right there. Beautiful shots out of Suiwa once again. I don't know how he knew where that player was, but he cannot be stopped right now. 34 kills on the board. And my, oh my, what a performance out of TLE off the start of that one.
Top frag. MVP a minute 31 on the hill as well, but
back with the boys of TLE and Truly. Truly very much in need of a win right here to force game 3. They have yet to put points on the board in Mobile Mayhem. Most certainly not the start they wanted this season.
Teabag almost beats that nade, and it is a godsend. 2 players dropped there as we see the brute force push right over. A little bit of blunt force trauma coming through. Slothy, though, able to play a little bit of a repairman. We'll cut the map in half. Able to catch Saucy off. Rather, he is going to get cut down, though, as a bomb was about to go down, and surely enough, they stopped the plant. So 2 players apiece here for the 2v2, and it's a little bit of a split approach. Zyrax and Shisui don't really like it. Hacks. Oh my god, Shisui absolutely turned on him. And just like that, it is down to Forsaken, who is all the way at the backside of the spawn. This hit is about to go back over to B.
Well, that is a gunfight that you have got to win if you are Hacks. Bomb's going to go down here on the B site. Timing could go. Ooh, it does go. How do you say this person's name? Neserb? Neckerb?
Bryson. It's
Bryson. Okay, I was like, I have never seen this person before. What are they doing on this Truly squad? That makes sense. Forsaken does get gunned down right there. And that is going to be round 1 going the way of TLE.
All right, round 1. Started off to be a little bit of an A hit, but delayed approach as the split came through. Last 2 players left standing. Kind of split and spread out amongst now. The bomb has not been picked up yet here for TLE. I'm not sure if they know it as of yet, but right now it looks like they're just going to be going for the gunfights. Up top, right onto the Hummer, it is Saucy. Looking to get some shots in. Teabags one absolute as well as for Bryson. So shots definitely being felt here across the board. Let's see if they can recover now. 30 seconds have passed, not a single trade in sight, but the bomb has been collected. So we'll see how it pans out. Shots through in the middle. Bryson trying to cut down the middle and through the graveyard site. There are certainly 2 players there. So far, so good. No trades come. Oh my God, almost catches Law there, but Zyrex dropped there in the background by Rabalo. So 1 player down, maybe a little bit of a miscommunication of not being able to pick up that bomb. Oh, Bryson, there we go. Maybe paying dividends here for the defense.
Yep, clean shot over top of the head glitch. Looking for some wall bangs, nobody there to be found. And definitely a strong start for the defense right here is TLE having a tougher time breaking through those entry points. This Slum Search and Destroy, not an easy map to play if you can't find that initial entry onto the bomb sites, and they're sitting pretty right now as Saucy and Shisui. Got to find a couple crucial picks right here. Saucy not able to connect. He's forced to back up. Got a Switchblade in hand as well, waiting for the backup from Shisui. And right now, trying to play those audio cues, seeing if they can find one of these truly players. No information to be found as of yet.
It's got to come. 20 seconds left to go. You got to make a motion. 4 players left standing. You got to find some trades. You got to move. It's now or never. Saucy. You can delay it, but it's inevitable. Is it the demise? It looks like the first round coming through for in favor. Bryson just absolutely putting him on a t-shirt there. He's going to finish off with a 2-piece.
Get ready for the next round.
1 for 1, though. We're tied back up, and a little bit of confidence going back in the favor of the side of Truly. Desperately needed after that beatdown we saw in hardpoint.
Yep. Most certainly. I mean, Bryson's been cooking with a sniper off the start. It's something I feel like it's something we've seen him use like occasionally, but he takes the head off of Shisui as well. My oh my, what a start right here. Law's gonna peek around the corner. Timing does not go Bryson's way. It will be 2 for 2 on the trade so far. Heck's gonna be able to pick up another, and now down to a 2v2. Teabag trying to make the read right here. Saucy going all the way back to spawn. Zyrex right around the corner right here. Teabag doesn't quite get the information. Oh my gosh, that's a free kill, and there it is.
There it is.
Now into the 2v1.
Yep, and that player that was last standing over the opposite side of the map is Saucy trying to make the recovery. Hit's already been made. The bomb's down in no man's land. I believe Teabag spotted it. For right now, they're just going to head to the hills and play for the retake if this bomb is collected. A minute left to go on the clock. Saucy has all the time in the world to pick up this bomb and make a move. And now he's covering all odds and ends before he does so. And little as he knows, the hit's back over as both players split up. They've got B covered. They got A covered. Either way they go, they've got each lane knocked down to a T. Bad thing is they're not in position to be traded, so could be a catastrophe. Let's see what kind of miracles Saucy's baked up his sleeves. Bomb still yet to get picked up, and I think he wants to find that trade. It's Bryson. It's the wrong one. Shuts him down. Should have played the bomb.
Oh my gosh, he has come to play today. They needed somebody to find a big performance. You had Slothy with a couple solid feeds in the hard point, but pretty underwhelming across the board for Truly in that first map. That has not been the case so far, as Bryson and Teabag both going big so far. And Bryson with the nade over top as well. He's doing it in every way he possibly can. 7 kills on the board, less than 4 rounds in. Having a massive impact, and he takes another one off a Law as well. Wow, they have no counter for him right now.
No, they don't right now. They are just trying to not peek any of these vantage points. Oh, baby, you can try to peek. You can try to make the transitions, but all he needs is pixels. Shisui, last player alive. Hack shut it down. 3-1. 3 solid rounds in a row. Head honcho, Bryson, he is him today, man. He woke up and has chose to bake the entire lobby. And surely enough, it has come to fruition here in this Search and Destroy. He is absolutely filling it. He is damn near in double digits, Bobby. Sitting at 9 right now. 2 kills per round so far. And, you know, a little bit. Let's see if he can get a little foul off the rip now. There's nobody wanting to peek that mid lane, and I don't blame him from TLE.
Not one bit. Nobody gonna be, nobody giving him an up. What the?
All right.
Okay, did Hex get 3 right there? I was watching the feed, but okay. That was a quick round. It seems, at least on the defensive side, Truly's got things locked in here in the slum search and destroy. I will say there have been a lot of situations where we see teams flip sides and they have a lot more difficulty. So right now, main objective is to capitalize as much as possible. Law is going to be able to pick up 1 off the start right there. And some players disconnecting and reconnecting for TLE, but looks like everybody is back. Law seeing if he can pick up that second kill as well. Nobody peeking for the time being. Got 1 player over to the right, and beautiful shot on Teabag. Couple players drop off the start for Truly. That's going to put all the pressure onto Raballo. Trying to clutch up right here. Not a whole lot to work with. He's going to be surrounded momentarily. And Zyrex pops on out. That's an easy cleanup as we go ahead and flip sides.
There we go. Side flip. A little bit of redemption. You find a little success there on that last attacking round, and you get the flip, and let's see how they do on the defense, Truly. Let's see if they can connect into this one now as we see their first attacking round. All the stuns and nades in the world. The tactician there for Raballo, he is trying to clear out everything off this bricks. Little does he know, there's nobody there. Literally surrounded is one player in Teabag. And I don't think TLE know it, but he is cooking right now. Zyrex finally able to shut him down, but that's enough damage to get this bomb plant down. 40 seconds on the clock. Saucy finding 1. Trades coming through. 3v3 here for the retake.
Well, right now, if you're truly right where you want to be, biggest task at hand, getting the bomb down. I'm not sure we had a single bomb plant for TLE the entire time that they were on the offensive side. Bryson's going to be able to find Swiwa. He's now moving into double digits. Saucy trying to sniff out one of these Truly players. Deagle round the corner. Raballo's going to go ahead and peek, shuts things down. And right now, Truly looking like they're putting themselves in a good spot to force a game 3.
Okay, this is where the, I wouldn't say the moment of truth is being came through for this TLE roster, but it's just noted that they lost their search and destroy to 11 on Tuesday night. Only befitting that they lose this one as well, right? This is the map, this is the mode that they have struggled on primarily to pass. Opening up, Bryson able to find 1, but it's a nade shot that finds 2 off the bat. Teabag able to shut down Saucy as he makes the transition through. Makes it a little bit more doable, but with Teabag and Bryce, I guess those are the 2 you really want alive. It's a 2v3, and it is bombed down on the brick side of the map. Law and Zyrex have that portion of the map shut down. I'm sorry, Shisui and Zyrex have that shut down. Law is a demon on the flip side. Bomb is going to be collected. 1:20 on the clock. They've got to make a move, Bobby.
Yep, right now Zyrex holding down that B side. Bryson peeks the corner. It doesn't matter if he's got that pre-aimed, and just like that, we're into a 2v2. I mean, if you're Truly 2 players that you've got left have combined for Bryson?
Yeah.
He knows the spots right now. Law's right around that corner. Timing's going to be everything, and these 2 boys got combined 21 kills right now. Shisui plays the perfect position, though. Teabag now left all alone. 1v2, little wallbang shot onto Law. Not going to be enough for the kill. And right now, he's got the backup. Risky play for a Teabag. He's got to play this smart. They're pretty tightly packed together. You can hear the audio on the opposite side of the wall. He might be able to make it happen if they line up, get shots on the second player. And he's got the bomb in hand. He's going to make the run for A.
Yeah, he is. Oh, I think he just got spotted. Law certainly did. That is the worst, and I mean, this is the worst COD timing you could see. And I think Teabag realizes it. Little does he know he's on the outside. Law doesn't see it coming. And we are on map point. Good read. Teabag opting to not play the objective. Law gets caught with his pants down, and we've got ourselves a game 3 right around the corner. Let's see if they can put this one away, Truly. Flirting with a control game where they can certainly steal some points. They need the points desperately. Let's see what they can do here in this last round, potentially.
Well, Zyrex had a big impact with the nades last round. Not going to be able to connect here. It looks like Truly going to play things a little more passive. You get the trophies down, and who else? Bryson going to lock things in there. Gets another kill on the board. Zyrex playing toward this left side. And you get a lot of players stacked up over here. Don't want to overextend. Slothy going to peek over the top, and Teabag able to find the shots right there, Truly in a good spot. Law's not able to connect. Beams out of Teabag. That's kill number 12 on the board for him. He and Bryson combined for 26 right now. And Truly looking like they're going to be able to force a game 3 here, barring a miracle from Shisui. He's able to find 2, but he's got a lot of work to do and not a whole lot of time to do it. Not anywhere close to that bomb site for right now. And you got to think only a matter of time before Truly closes this one out. He's going to be able to find Teabag on the rotation right there, but still 2 players on the inside locking it down.
You go, Bryson Hacks. They are your insurance players. Bryson is the first in action. He has been butter bread all day long. He has not missed there to search and destroy in the moment of truth.
Absolutely did that, and they did it in a big way. That was a dominant search and destroy win against one of the top teams in the world right now in TLE. So
it is Side of Truly making the comeback after a beatdown in hardpoint. They get a little bit of a beatdown in the search and destroy for themselves to see if they can find some successes here in this first opening round. So looks like everybody's good to go. It looks like we're not going to double back to the lobby. This is game 3. Hacienda control underway.
Bryson holding the top side right here, able to find first blood onto Saucy. Looking to play his life. He may very well be able to make his way all the way through to this top side. And should have audio onto Saucy below, but doesn't see the player a little bit too low for his expectations. Off the start, it is going to be Truly getting the bulk of the kills. Big shots out of Hex as well. Pretty back and forth off the start so far as neither team able to get a life advantage. A little bit of progress goes through for Truly onto B, but that's going to be wiped off the board by Zyrax, and just like that, we're back to ground zero, but a little bit of time already off the board.
Yeah, it is. Bryson, big interaction right here. He's trying to cut down this fence's sight. Zyrax dead on his belly. Opens the floodgates for B as the other remaining defending players, they're getting multiple kills, but time is still going to be of the essence. 45 seconds is at a stop. First tick of progress looked like it might be coming through. Bryson is now in another 1v1 interaction. Is going to get chopped down by a nade. Oh my god, the god tier Chuck absolutely coming through. But still, a little bit of time going through. That second tick of progress should start here as they hop the hill, but right now it does look like they're going to try to go for A. And in the middle of the map, it's Zyrax. He's cutting it down in the connector. Finally gets cut down himself. Back and forth we go, Bob. It's 15-15 the life count. Very close one, first round.
And right now, obviously, the majority of the pressure on the Truly squad is they do get a couple kills right there. That's going to be crucial, but you don't really have a whole lot of progress on either of these zones right now. Teabag going to get spotted out, but Shisui taken down the top side by Raballo. They're getting a little bit of time. They're stopping the clock for right now, and that's what you got to do. Teabag tucked into one of these top side corners. He's waiting for Suiwa to wrap the corner. Zyrax able to find one, but Raballo holding those long angles. It's the kilo in hand to try to maintain some of that map position for his squad. Only 15 seconds, yet you got to play TDM, but at the same time, you need to stop the clock, and right now, Truly's got to make a move.
Yeah, they got to make a move. Hunter Killer drones out on the side of the map. It's Teabag. He was going to get dropped one way or another. Suiwa absolutely takes him down. 2 seconds left to go. Got to be flawless. Zyrax shut down on the connector side. 3 stacking the hill. That time is going quick, but 5 players left on each side. C-Suite there for the trade. Bryson able to collect 1 as well, but it's down to 2. It will slow things down a bit as Hacks and Teabag left to clutch it up into 2v3. Up top, oh my god, is Suiwa right there on the trail. I think it's gone cold, though, and Hacks is going to be able to recover. 45 seconds left to go on the clock. Still a very doable situation here for the attack.
Suiwa searching, trying to get some information. Hacks is stomping around in the backside. You got a few seconds to make plays. He's going to pull out the shorty, able to get a kill right there. Zyrax not going to look to make the push. 2v2, and the TAC 5 comes out. That could be the game changer right here, but Hacks doesn't capitalize. It's all down to Teabag now. He's got to make his way over to that capture zone. Nobody remotely close, so he can lock in the time right here and play this, but at the end of the day, they know exactly where you are. He gets some crucial information right there. Pushes the top side, but doesn't check the right angle, and Zyrax able to find the final kill right there. Very close round for TLE.
Oh, man, that gunfight. 50-50 up top. You've got attack 5 going your way, and maybe it's burnt. Maybe you win that round. This is the instance that it did not happen, though. In a big opener there, I gotta say, you didn't get the dub, but you certainly started off on the right foot, truly. Let's see what they can do now is they're gonna have the defense. 3 players stacking that left side of the map. That lane is shut down. Saucy there. Zyrax getting shots in. They are looking for plenty of map control, but here comes the Super Soaker. Hacks able to find 2, but it gets dropped down. There's the wall bangs for Slothy able to connect on 1 as well. So they've done a great job of clearing the lanes out and keeping their opponents off of the objective. And Slothy just continued to let them have Saucy able to get the trade, though. So back and forth we've gone, 4 for 4 in the trades. Not a bit of hill time being played so far. Saucy says, Verdict, shut your butthole. I'm just going to strip right through the middle of the map. Actually going to get taken out by Rapallo. So still not a lot of objective played here early on here for the side of TLE.
Yep. It's been pretty even so far. And this is similar to the start that we saw on the other one, but TLE playing surprisingly passive here as well. Obviously, you don't want to give up those lives. Some crucial information for Zyrax right there as he does spot out Bryson, but once again, not going to be able to get the kill. Rapallo pops the Annihilator. Got to find some big value here, and he's looking to set up the spawn trap. Gets 1 player popping out right there. We'll see if they get the Qs to go ahead and set things up and try to counter. Not going to get a ton of value out of that Annihilator, and Sweewa going to go ahead and pop an Annihilator as well. He's going to hop on that objective and stop the clock for the time being. Big kill for him. But right now, if you're TLE, you got to stop the clock. He hops off the objective. They finally get some players over here onto A. He's going to push out, but doesn't see Rapallo on the backside. And once again, you got to make a move, and you got to do it quickly.
Yeah, Rapallo just able to lurk in the background, going absolutely hammer. Zyrax, though, pulling out the Purifier. He says he's got the big boy guns. 20 seconds left to go. Got to be flawless here for this A-cap. Put a minute on the clock. Give yourself a fighting chance. Zyrax just letting them have it there. Is cooking them. Absolutely barbecued there. The top side is Suiwa, able to collect the burnt victim in Slothy. But the burning is done, and certainly the shots are as well. Saucy able to fill this role here on the objective. They're going to be able to get the capture. Hacks drop there onto the connector site, and now it's a little bit of desperation. The attack has successfully added the minute to the clock, and they are looking for a little bit of a spawn trap as well. Look at Sweet. Absolutely getting it. Oh my God. Hacks, give it to him, buddy. We've got ourselves a game.
Yep, TLE is able to take that life advantage back. They're in a good spot right now. Slothy wins a crucial gunfight right there. He had no business coming out on top in that one. Right now, if you're truly, yes, you got the life disadvantage, but you can set up over on this B side and try to farm some of these kills as TLE players going to be forced to come this way. Saucy and Sweewa, couple big ones, another one for Sweewa right there. And they've started to lock things in. Now the 5 life advantage, looking to set up the spawn trap. Not looking too good for Truly. Teabag's going to push his way up, but he's got to make some big plays. Finds 2. The lives, manageable, but not looking good.
No, not at all. On top of that, 20 seconds left to go. Slothy is the only player in a big advantage role here as he's got the Sparrow. He's looking to cut down this rotation. It is not coming from the well site. They have since made the audible through the middle of the map. They've got to come through connector. He's got 1. Needs to find another. Able to pop the Hunter Killer. Able to find the second follow-up. And this one is flipped back on its head. She's sweet. Last player alive, Rapallo. Going hammer towards the end. And nail biter of a round. Back-to-back, Bobby.
That was a 2v4, right?
Yeah. Hey, that's a clutch. Them boys better be feeling confident after that one.
Wow, huge plays out of the Truly boys right there. I believe that was Teabag and Rapallo making the plays. And the risky move to pop your operator at that point definitely pays off. I think that's a good move because you put yourself down 2-0. That makes it so much more difficult to come back. Tech 5 gonna pop early right here. And right now, players getting pushed up. This is a lot of map control over on the B side. And if you're Truly, you can try to stack this point. Saucy gets the read. He's gonna push through right there. Teabag pushing up, and he's trying to spawn trap now on the opposite side.
Yeah, he is, and Hacks right there in the middle is going to be able to make the connection there at the top. It's just waiting for someone to make the wrong move. Nobody able to make the rotation through. That's a wasted operator. Tac 5's going to be popped. They're looking to shut this one down, Bobby. 4 in the feed. Only 1 player left standing. No, he's dropped. It's Bryson. He's back to the spawn. They go. 2 ticks of progress in. Still a lot of hill time being played early on, making these games and these rounds drag out a little bit more in favor of the attacking side. But they have since sold that life lead, and it is starting to look a little bit more grim. They got to find a way to get out of this pinch. Bryson not able to find the gunfight there on Zyrax, and a matter of fact, is a blue feed across the left. Slothy able to win 1. Let's see if he can find some time up top.
Ooh. Gets the information. No Zyraxes. They're not able to connect on those shots. That is one that you've got to clean up. Shisui gets the information from his teammate right there. It looks like the B zone going to go ahead and go in for Truly. They're at a 4-life disadvantage. This is something they've worked with before, but weren't quite able to make it work on the offensive side. Raballo's going to get dropped off of his Annihilator, and that is value you just cannot afford to lose. All the way back to 0. Going to toss the flashbangs right there. Suiwa does get dropped from the opposite side. That's a crucial kill, and we're getting some progress over onto A. Truly, if they can get players stacked up, might be able to make an offensive round happen.
Oh, they got to. Knowing that you took down the Annihilator without having any kind of damage done is huge, though. Suiwa gets dropped before he does so. Able to get the last laugh, though, as he takes down Teabag in return. 14-8 in the life count, and this defense is starting to get a little bit anxious. They are starting to put a little bit more pressure in the middle of the map, as well as trying to get to the spawn site, but we'll see if they can find any more up top. No, Shisui's dropped it. Slothy, or Hacks rather, as well as Bryson in the feed. They're trying to reel it back in. Right now it's an all-out scramble. You can see it. 2 more back in the feed as the trades coming through. You cannot live on trades anymore if you're Truly.
Yep. Only 4 players alive right here. Hacks just hiding away, hoping he doesn't get sniffed out. A 3v9, little bit tougher than the 2v4 that you just managed to pull off. Does manage to take one down right here. It's one bite of the elephant at a time if you are Truly. But, man, TLE not going to make it easy. Teabag finds another one right there. At some point, you're going to have to stop that clock as well. Hacks trying to get the read, get some damage, not able to get the kill on either of them. Nearly had the double, but TLE cleans things up once again, and now is 1 round away from closing out the series.
Here we go. Defend, stand strong. If you remember last round, the last defending round here for Truly, it didn't look super convincing. It was a clutch. It was a 2v4, if I do recall, and a very well-earned one there for Truly. Will it be their only one right now? 3 players stacked in the left lane. Again, it is a big hit towards this fence's side. Bryson able to get one. No, he is getting knifed. The butterfly coming out in effect. And surely enough, they're going to hop this hill early. This could be a very, very good opening start. Raballo able to find one in the feed and to shut down the bleed. And Slothy able to hold his own there. He's won. Law thankfully runs out of bullets, and Slothy able to stay alive for the time being. Let's see how much longer he can play his life here on the B side.
That's nearly had the kill right there. Does make the read onto Law. Life advantage for Truly once again, and no takes a progression if you're TLE. Saucy gonna peek around the corner. Does manage to take down Slothy and Teabag in the same breath. It is gonna be Hacks sliding through. Quick shots with the Switchblade. And Truly doing everything they can, and now they're setting up the spawn trap. Oh, if they can get pushed through right here, this could be lethal for TLE. Teabag going to be able to connect. And right now, Truly pretty happy with the way this game's going. And, oh my gosh, big shots from Law on the top side. That's going to be big, but once again, you got to make that push toward the objective. With 22 seconds, no real progress onto either side.
Yeah, I mean, if you're TLE, you got to be confident in knowing that you get a guaranteed round 5 on the defense. You have not shown a round where you cannot hold your own, but right now, you got to put up a little bit of a fight. You got to play a little bit more of that objective. You can't just be going for those kills. Obviously, if you're looking for streaks to come through, that is one thing, but 1 second left, it ain't happening. 17-14, this one, not even close. I think this one was just that last-ditch effort, like, hey, you know what? I know we got a defending round 5. This is where we're going to close it out. That was a lot of confidence rolling into a defending round 5, though.
Well, operator usage going to be crucial in this one. You look over on the Truly side, they've got 4, and I believe Teabag is the TAC 5 player. He's about halfway charged, so more than likely he's going to be able to get that at some point in the round. Hacks is going to pop his Purifier early. A little bit of a risky spot. He's able to take down 2 before he gets traded out. Probably would have liked to see a little bit more value out of that one. Slothy, big shots to return right here. And there's some sizable progress coming here on the B side.
Yeah, there it goes. Numbers favoring the side of Truly. Raballo playing the objective to a T. Slothy finding 2 in the feed. He is feasting in the spawn site. Back in the league, he is. There it is, 2.
Looking like Robin Hood.
Find the Freddy. Oh, the feed, the double. He's nasty. That's got to be like 6 in the feed, 7 in the feed for him. Just off of that hit alone.
Wow. huge start to that one if you're truly in. Oh, Slothy, that's a gunfight that you have got to win right there. Could have been huge to take that top side control. Right now, you got some progress onto both B and A. You got the life advantage. You got Bryson popping out the claw, and I mean, TLE just doesn't seem to have much of a counter. They've not done a good job of defending here in this final round. Law on the top side, gonna find that crucial kill. Progress continues to go through. Law just can't seem to sniff out this last player over on the A side. They are finally gonna be able to take him down, and big shots out of Law right there. They clear things off, no full capture, and with 1 life separating the two, couple kills go in. Just like that, TLE back in the driver's seat.
Yeah, they are indeed. TAC 5 is going to be popped as well, and it might go to waste. Look at all these operators, and another TAC 5 pop on the flip side. Saucy's got the claw, and he's got 3 right in front of him. 2 drop to him. Slothy doesn't know what. There he is. There we go. Gets the trade, but is down the 5 here. You've got 2 ticks of progress. You've got 20 seconds, but you've only got a handful of players left. As Suiwa is all the way up in your spot. He's streaked up. This is it. Predator's coming down. Truly able to stay alive, but it's by a hair. Suiwa gets dropped finally, but 7 seconds left to go. It's Slothy teabagging Hacks. 3v10. This one ain't happening.
Oh. Well, I believe I had a game crash, but I'm assuming the game's over?
Yeah, it's over. It's over. 3-2 win. 9 left standing. TLE standing strong after game number 3. It looked a little doable for the attack, but truly just not able to get the job done.